The third largest Bitcoin whale has just accumulated a staggering amount of Bitcoin in just the past 7 days. So while Bitcoin has been hovering around the $40,000 mark, they've added 2,822 Bitcoins. So this is the largest non-exchange entity, meaning a lot of other large wallets can be exchanges, can be companies, can be group pools. It might be even countries and governments. The thing is, there are some billionaires, there are multi-millionaires out there that might have one wallet, they might have 10 wallets, they might have 100 or 1,000 wallets. You never really know who these individuals are or whether it is a group of people, but all we know is that they're not an exchange, because an exchange you can easily connect to the exchange with their hot wallets, and you can see where the transactions are going in and out. Now, what makes this wallet very interesting compared to most large whales is most wallets just accumulate Bitcoin. They buy when it's a good price, they hodl, they buy in bulk, and they just wait. And that's it. And sometimes they might sell after it goes up a lot. Maybe they might get some other tokens in there. But for the most part, what you see with a lot of these wallets is, with Bitcoin at least, with Ethereum, it starts to get a little bit fun, because in Ethereum wallets, you see a lot of these altcoins, you see DeFi projects, you can see NFTs in there. With Bitcoin, a lot of these guys just hodl and that's it. And that's the old tried and true strategy, and really that's what most people should be doing. There is Bitcoin dollar cost averaging that is very recommended, and that means you're purchasing on a date every month, date every week, date whenever. You're waiting for the largest moments when, apart from Bitcoin dollar cost averaging, when Bitcoin suddenly falls and there's a huge sale, get in on that. Now, this trader goes a little bit further. They are accumulating and they are selling as many Bitcoins as possible at great prices. They are selling high and buying low, and they're constantly doing that. And it could be daily, it could be weekly, it could be whenever the markets are just ripe for it. So you don't really see too many short-term traders like this with giant wallets. So their wallet currently is worth over $5.2 billion. And the Bitcoin that was added to this whale's wallet was worth over $117,144,000. That is a really large sum, especially when Bitcoin has been dropping recently. So they've been periodically adding, especially to their Bitcoin stack here, when Bitcoin was in the low 40s and the high 30s. Not too long ago, if you go back way further, not just the past 7 days, but you go back to last year in November, you can see that they took 1,500 Bitcoin off of the table at $67,000. They sold that amount. And a lot of these Bitcoin whales, they're already rich outside of cryptocurrency. They don't sell, but this whale is selling to accumulate more, which is a fantastic strategy if you know what you're doing. Now, of course, there is also the psychology behind this. If you see that these whale wallets are actually purchasing, it starts to inspire you. It starts to inspire the average trader. Even if there is a lot of negativity in the markets and there's a lot of FUD, if you see multiple billionaires suddenly accumulating massive amounts of Bitcoin, that sends bullish signals to everybody else. And suddenly everybody else starts buying and the market starts going up, and the first guys made the most amount of money. But thanks to them, the markets have started moving up. Because in some of these coins outside of Bitcoin, if it's a small cap altcoin, then you might have $1 million that suddenly is able to move the market up. And thanks to that individual or entity or whoever they are, you suddenly maybe made $5,000 off a really simple trade. So they're sending huge major buy signals to everybody. But also they're in it to make money. It's, a business. They're trying to make some profit here. And it's really nice to see these wallets because it's inspiring to everybody out there. But it makes you wonder, who is this individual? Is it a country? Is it a business? Is it some dictator out there? Maybe from North Korea? You never know. Now, what happens when Bitcoin goes back up to $60,000, maybe in 3 months' time? Are they suddenly going to dump it, and they're going to send some selling signals, and the market, they're trying to manipulate the market, so it's not all good. But during these times, when we're already kind of in negative territory, when you take a look at the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index, and we are all the way at the bottom. There's a ton of fear in the markets. At least in the short term, it's a good thing for us. Now, at the very end of the day, a lot of these traders, they're all in it to make their own money, and they don't care about the little guy. But the more of these movements there are out there, the more people from institutions and banks and governments will trust the process, because some of these guys are definitely telling their friends and companies and employees and whoever it might be that they work with. And if they are putting so much trust that they have billions of dollars in cryptocurrency, some of these guys might just be crypto billionaires. Other guys might be from titans of other industries or oligarchs. And their friends and their groups are slowly going to start investing in crypto. And that is also important. Some people from crypto think that is not, and they don't want those types of people here. But without them, we wouldn't be here. Because a lot of these institutional investors, sure, they're came with regulation as well, so it's not all positive, but a lot of them have helped transform the markets completely, and now you have a lot of competition, now you have a lot of markets, now you have a lot of companies that are investing, more people are getting on board, and every single day more and more people are understanding of crypto. Now, the total market cap for cryptocurrencies, all of them, all 18,969 that are reported on CoinMarketCap, which there are well over 20,000 out there, and many more maybe who are unregistered. Out of all of them, we did fall below $2 trillion. We are at 1.917 trillion, but this is still very, very good. Bitcoin has recently gone up a little bit to $41,400. Market cap almost 800 billion. Ethereum is up past 3,000, almost 3,100. BNB is at 421. And we've had some movements in the top 10. And Dogecoin's not in the top 10 anymore. Shiba Inu is number 15. Near Protocol. Hey, that moved up. That wasn't at 16. That was way further down. And Wrap Bitcoin is at number 17. Interesting. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Again, this is something that, for the short term, is pretty good news. The more of these guys that come in, the more the markets will hopefully react to get Bitcoin above 50 and 60,000. That'd be really nice. But in the nearby couple of days, most likely we're still going to be in the low 40s territory, maybe even falling back below 40. It's a weird time right now, but thanks so much for staying tuned, and take care, stay safe, bye. Thanks for watching.